Hi everybody, welcome to VonCloedt Yoga. I'm your host Gretchen, and today we're going to do a short energizing stretch meant to just kind of bring in new energy and let go of old energy so that you can carry on with your day. It's perfect for the morning, it's perfect for lunch break, whatever time of day, it's perfect for you. In our practice, we always use some blocks. Anything roughly the shape or size this is going to do for you just fine. If you don't want to purchase blocks, although they're pretty readily available, anywhere from $5 to $40. There's lots of block options. They're all wonderful, but heavy books or something like that'll do. If you've got short T-Rex arms like me, you bring that earth a little closer to you. So let's get started. Let's lay down on our backs. Bring these blocks over to the side. We'll use them in a little bit. And lay down on your back. Maybe we bend those knees. Bring those palms to face forward. And just breathe. Start to observe your breath, making no changes, just observe. Notice that breath as you inhale, feel that chest rise. And exhale, feel it gently waft back down. Take in any noises that might be around you. Notice that they're there. Let them float away on a cloud. Any thoughts that might pop into your mind? Well, you can notice that they're there too, and let them float away on a little cloud. Start to listen to the sound of your breath as you inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Soften that space in between your eyebrows. Unclench your jaw. You are safe. Big breath in. Let it go. Throughout our practice today, everything I tell you is a suggestion and not a command. Make any adjustments and modifications to any of these postures that will serve your body better. I'll offer up some, but there's about a million ways to do the same thing. So if something serves your body better, I invite you to take that. Always looking for that delicious ache of a good stretch. Then you're back out of any actual pain. We're not looking to hurt ourselves. We're not looking to force ourselves. Just let gravity take care of us. Big, deep breath in. Let it go. Start to let those knees gently sway from side to side. And it's okay if you get real dramatic with it and let that hip lift up off the floor as those knees dip a little closer too. Moving with your breath. Maybe you inhale as those knees come towards the ceiling and exhale as they go down from one side to the other. Bring those knees to stillness, sort of kind of inch your heels a little closer to your hips. The yoga police don't come to your house, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Bring these arms down by your side, and maybe those palms are facing down. Take a big breath in, and on that exhale, press into your feet and lift those hips towards the ceiling. Press that pelvis towards the ceiling, tighten those glutes, point those knees towards the wall ahead of you, And exhale, round that spine down one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Great job. One more time. Inhale, press into those feet. Lift those hips. Press that pelvis towards the ceiling. Point those knees towards the wall ahead of you. And exhale, round it down one vertebrae at a time. Nice and easy. Cross that left ankle over that right knee. Inhale fully, press into your feet, lift those hips up towards the ceiling, a little crossed bridge here. Exhale, lower down. Great job. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, press into your feet, lift those hips, press that pelvis towards the ceiling, and exhale, lower down. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Uncross those feet. Sway those knees a little from side to side. Return to stillness. We're just going to go to the other side. Cross that left ankle over that right knee. Inhale fully, press into that foot. Lift those hips up towards the ceiling. And exhale, lower down. One more time. Press into your feet. Lift those hips. Press that pelvis towards the ceiling. Tighten those glutes. And exhale, gently lower down. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Uncross those legs. Extend those legs out. Give yourself one of them Sunday morning stretches. Reach those hands up over your head. Point those toes. And exhale, bend into your knees. Come into a happy little ball. Rock a little from side to side. Maybe bring your chin to your chest. And lower down. Gently press yourself up to your easiest, most comfortable seat. And come maybe to sit on your blocks. That might help elevate your hips a little bit, especially if hip mobility is a challenge for you. Maybe sitting on your blocks will give you a little bit of added space there. Sit up nice and tall. You got some juicy goodness back behind you. Move it out of the way. You're looking to feel those sitting bones come in contact with either the mat or the blocks. Maybe these legs are in crisscross applesauce. If that's not good for your knees, it's okay to extend those legs. We'll probably extend them later anyway, so it's okay. Extend all the way up through the crown of your head. Press those shoulders back. Let them settle down. Bring these hands to your knees. Maybe the palms face up. Maybe the palms face down. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breath. Listen to your breath as you inhale and exhale. Inhale those arms up, reaching high, maybe looking up between our hands. Exhale, bring this right hand down and this left hand over. Take a moment and adjust here. Press that left hip in as you reach that left arm out. You can always walk these fingers out a little bit. You can look up, you can look down, whatever serves your neck best today. Bring your attention to your ribs. Big breath in, open up those ribs. And exhale, release, let it go. One more big breath in, open up those ribs. And exhale, release, let it go. Tighten up on those tummy muscles, draw that body back to center. Take a full round of breath in and out. Inhale those arms up, look up between your hands. And we're just going to the other side. Left hand down, right hand over. Take a moment here, press that right hip in as you reach that right hand out. Maybe you look up, maybe you look down. Bring your attention to those ribs. Take a big breath in and release, let it go. Visualize those little muscles in between your ribs. Inhale fully and completely. And release. One more time. And tighten those tummy muscles. Draw that body back to center. Great job. Okay. Inhale those arms up. We're going to bring this right hand to our left knee. And this left hand's going to come right behind us. Press into the floor or the blocks. We're going to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to lead into this stretch, this twist with our bellies. Big breath in, and belly, shoulder, neck, and then head. For every inhale, make yourself feel nice and tall. And for every exhale, maybe we can deepen that twist just a little bit more. Visualize that spine, wringing out all that old energy that doesn't serve you anymore. Let that stuff go. You don't need it. It's okay to put it down. One more big breath in. And exhale, draw that body back to center. Great job. We're just going to go to the other side. Inhale those arms up. Left hand to the right knee, right hand back behind us. Sit up nice and tall. Lead into this twist with our belly. Big breath in, and belly, shoulders, neck, and head. For every inhale, make yourself feel nice and tall. And for every exhale, maybe we let go of what came before. We don't need that anymore. One more breath in. And release. Great job, great job. Let us extend our legs out as wide as is comfortable for us. I like to kind of lean forward here, especially if you're sitting on your blocks. Kind of lean into it. Make sure that juicy goodness is back behind you so that you can feel those sitting bones come in contact. Got a little belly, press it towards the middle. It's going to open up that hip mobility for you. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Let your body just kind of lean into it. Take a big breath in, pull those shoulders away from your ears, make that back feel nice and flat. Take a big breath in and exhale, let that heart lower down, maybe those fingers walk out. Be gentle with yourself. It's our first one, so you may not go all the way flat, and that's okay. We're just going to let gravity accept us and greet us like an old friend. And slowly walk those hands back, nice and easy, nice and gentle. Inhale those arms up. Maybe look up between your hands. And exhale, fold forward. Nice and easy. Pull those shoulders from your ears. Make that back feel nice and flat. Big breath in. And exhale. Maybe we can walk those hands out a little bit further. Or maybe we can't, and that's okay. Meet yourself where you are today. We'll let the Instagram models look like Instagram models. We're here to make ourselves feel better and give ourselves love. We're going to care less about what we look like and more about how we feel. Take a big breath in. And on that exhale, walk those hands back nice and slow, nice and easy. Bend into that right knee. Draw that right foot in. Inhale those arms up. We're going to do another forward fold here. It might feel a little different. Fold forward. Pull those shoulders from your ears. Make that back feel nice and flat. Big breath in. And exhale. Let that heart lower down. Walk those hands back. We're just going to work our way to the other side, extending that right leg, bringing in that left leg. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold forward. You may not feel the same on both sides because we're not the same on both sides. So it's okay if one side feels a little different. Take a couple breaths here and let it go. Slowly walk those hands back. Draw the soles of our feet together to touch. Let those knees feel nice and heavy. Maybe grab onto those ankles and pull them a little closer in. If it doesn't go closer, it's totally okay. If you've got a little belly, press it in. That's going to give a little more hip mobility. Inhale those arms up and then fold forward. Maybe these hands come around your feet. Maybe they go to your knees. Maybe you go to the floor in front of you. Make that back feel nice and flat. Lean into it. Let that heart slowly start to lower down. And once you feel your edge, bring that chin to your chest. Let those shoulders round in. Big, deep breath in. Let it go. Send that attention to those areas that you are feeling. Give your body permission to let go. Slowly start to press yourself up. Great job. So we're going to go from here to our tabletop position. That's going to be hands and knees. So just come on off your blocks if you climbed onto those blocks and find yourself with your hands and your knees. Now do future you a solid. Bring those blocks to the top of your mat. That way they're there for you when you go looking for them. And find yourself in tabletop here. So our knees are going to be kind of underneath our hips and our wrists are going to be kind of underneath our shoulders. Now, if we have some crabby wrists, you can walk them a handprint ahead. That might work better for you. Pull those shoulders back and down. Extend the crown of your head towards the wall ahead of you. Extend that tailbone towards the wall behind you. Take a big breath in and release. Let it go. Inhale, start to round that spine up towards the ceiling, tucking your chin, tucking your tailbone, cat pose. Exhale, let that heart drop, let that belly drop. Shine that heart forward, cow pose. Take another cat pose, round that spine up towards the ceiling. And exhale, let that belly drop, arch your back, shine your heart forward, cow pose. Back to that tabletop. Tuck those toes underneath of you. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Big breath in. And press in your hands, press in your feet. Lift those hips. Find yourself in a down dog here. Press those hips up and back. Maybe bend one knee, maybe bend the other. Shake your head no, shake your head yes. And lower those knees down. Nice and slow, nice and easy. We're going to draw this left foot forward. Shift those hips down and forward. Let them sink nice and low. You've got some blocks here, so if you need a little support, press into those blocks. Shine that heart forward. Maybe we inhale, draw those arms up over our head. Maybe a little back bends in our practice today. Maybe it's not. That's okay. Big breath in. And exhale, bring those hands down nice and slow, nice and easy. We're going to press into this front foot, start to straighten that front leg. Let those toes lift up as those hips start to sink back. Now that leg doesn't have to be perfectly straight. In fact, a lot of people might prefer a little bend in that knee. You can always move these blocks a little closer to you if you need to. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. Take a big breath in. And on that exhale, let that heart lower down just a little bit. Once you feel that edge of good stretch right along the back of your leg, let your chin come to your chest. Maybe even let those shoulders round just a little bit. Take a couple breaths here. Start to bend into that front knee. Start to shift those hips forward. We're just returning to that low lunge. Press into those blocks, sink those hips nice and low. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. Excellent. Press into these blocks and then bring that left foot back to meet the right. Come back to that tabletop. One, cat pose. Round that spine. Tuck that chin. Tuck that tailbone. One, cow pose. Shine that heart forward. Arch that back. Back to your tabletop. Tuck those toes. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Big breath in. And press into your hands. Press into your feet. Lift those hips. Find a down dog here. Pedal out that dog. Bend one knee. Straighten one knee. Bring those knees back down. We're just going to the other side. Bring that right foot forward. Bring these hands to your hips. Slide those hips down and forward. Bring those hands to a blocks or the floor. Press into those blocks. Shine that heart forward. Pull those shoulders back and down. Maybe take a big breath in and inhale those arms up towards the ceiling. Find a little kneeling warrior here. Big breath in. Let it go. Let those shoulders settle back in. Bring those hands down. Press into that front foot. Start to straighten that front leg. Let those hips sink back. Maybe those toes lift up. Maybe we walk our hands a little closer. Maybe there's a little bend in our knee. Pull those shoulders from your ears. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Let that heart lower down. Send that love right up the back of your leg. Feel that edge of a good stretch. You deserve the same love and kindness and attention that you give so many other people. Give it to yourself today. Start to bend into that front knee, slowly shifting that body forward. Once again, finding that low lunge, press into those blocks. Let those those shoulders sink back. And then maybe we bring that right foot back to meet the left. Find your tabletop once again. One, cat pose. Round that spine up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. And one, cow pose. Arch your back, shine your heart forward. Excellent. Back to your tabletop. Tuck those toes, spread those fingers nice and wide. Big breath in. And on that exhale, press into your hands, press into your feet. Lift those hips. Find your down dog. Pedal out your dog. And then walk your hands back. Find yourself in a forward fold at the back of your mat. Maybe those feet are a little further spread apart. Maybe it feels good to sway a little from side to side. Hands on your shins, make a nice flat back. Big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe it feels good to bring these hands back behind your knees. Let that heart sink down towards your chest. You are safe. Extend those fingertips towards the floor. Bend into those knees. Tighten up on those tummy muscles. And we're going to hinge that torso up. Bring these biceps by your knees. Sink down nice and low. Chair pose. Press into those feet. Come all the way up. Inhale fully. And exhale, bring those arms down by your side. Or turn those palms to face out. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Take a couple breaths here. We are going to go from here. We're going to step that right foot forward. Step that left foot back nice and wide. Turn that back foot. So the long edge of your foot is going to be parallel with the back edge of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Bring that pelvis to come with the long edge of your mat. Bend into that front knee. Let that knee lean back. Pull those shoulders back and down and extend those arms out straight from your shoulders. Maybe look down your front arm. Find your warrior two here. Nice and strong, pressing into that front foot, pressing into that back foot. Inhale fully and completely. And exhale. Bring this front forearm to this front thigh and extend this back arm up and over. Find a little side body stretch here. Tighten those tummy muscles. Draw that body back to your warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Kick that sassy hip out and reach that arm forward. And let that hand come down, maybe to a block, maybe to your shin, maybe to the floor. Find your steady base here. And then extend that top arm up. Find a Trikonasana here, triangle pose. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can always bend into that elbow and tuck it behind your back. But if you do, consciously press that shoulder back. So we're opening that up. So find what version of Trikonasana works best for you. Take a couple breaths. Let it go. Bend into that front knee. Tighten those tummy muscles. Draw that body back up to your warrior two. Great job. Step it up to the top of your mat. Walk it out. Take a few little jogs up and down your mat. It's always good to run up and down your mat. Okay, my friends, we're just going to go to the other side. Find that mountain pose at the top of your mat this time. Pull those shoulders back. Bring these palms to face forward. Big breath in. Let it go. We're going to step this right foot back nice and wide. Sometimes balance is an issue. Pivot that right foot. So the long edge of that right foot is along the short edge of your mat. Bend into that front knee. Lean that front knee back. Extend those arms straight out. Warrior two. Big breath in. Let it go. Bring this front forearm to this front thigh. Extend this back arm up and over. Find a little side body stretch here. Tighten those tummy muscles. Draw that body back up to your warrior two. Great job. Straighten that front leg. Kick that back sassy hip out. Reach that hand forward and down. Maybe it comes to a block. Maybe it comes to your shin. Find your stable base and then inhale, draw that other arm, that right arm up towards the ceiling. Of course, you can bend into that wrist. Bring it back behind you. Press that shoulder back. Whatever version of this works best for you. Find your Trikonasana. Bend into that front knee. Tighten those tummy muscles. Draw that body back up to your warrior two. Step it up to the top of your mat. Shake it out. Run up and down your mat. Shake it out. Come back up to the top of your mat. Find your mountain pose, your Trikonasana. Bring all your attention to your feet. Pick up all those toes. Press them down into the mat. Shift forward, lift those heels. If you want to add a little balance challenge, you can close your eyes. Come up on those tippy toes and lower down. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands on those shins, nice flat back. Exhale, forward, forward. Extend those fingers towards the floor. Bend into those knees. Tighten those tummy muscles. And draw that torso up. Find your chair pose. Shoulders are back and down. Sink nice and low. Look down. Can you see your toes? Press into those feet. Come all the way back up and back to your mountain pose. Turn towards the long edge of your mat. And we're going to step super wide as is comfortable. Bring these big toes to kind of point towards those outer corners. You've got it. Bring your hands to your hips. Press those shoulders back and down. Take a big breath in. Maybe a very slight bend in those knees might help you today. Let's fold forward here. Tighten those tummy muscles. Let that heart lower down. And maybe those hands come all the way down to the floor. Maybe they come to a block, and that's okay too. Bend into that right knee. Straighten that right knee. Bend into that left knee. Straighten that left knee. Big breath in. Exhale, let that heart lower down a little bit more. Maybe those hands walk back a little handprint. Bend into that right knee. Straighten that right knee. Bend into that left knee. Straighten that left knee. Walk those hands over to the left side towards that left foot. Big breath in and let it go. Walk those hands back to center. Big breath in, let it go. Walk those hands over to that right foot. Inhale fully and completely. And release. Walk those hands back to center. Take a few breaths here in this deep forward fold, this nice wide-legged forward fold. Maybe as that heart goes down, we let that tailbone start to aim towards the ceiling. As we let that heart just lower. Bend into both of those knees. Let those hips sink down real low. Maybe do a little wiggle from side to side. Big breath in and let it go. Start to hinge that torso up. Bringing our hands to prayer. Sit up nice and tall. Press into those feet. Come on up. Extend those arms. Make a 5-pointed star. Yes, you're such a star. Bend into those knees, bend into those elbows, sink into that goddess pose once more. Press into those feet. Come on back up to star. Great job. Heel toe those feet. Come a little closer. Do a little joggy here on your mat. Find your mountain pose. Shine that heart forward. Close your eyes. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands on those shins. Make a nice flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Bend into those knees. Round that spine back up towards the ceiling, stacking those vertebrae until you find that mountain pose once again. Great job. Let's come back up to the top of our mat. Find that mountain pose here. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend into those knees nice and heavy. Plant those hands down on the mat and then step those feet back. Find your down dog once again. Maybe bring those feet nice and wide. Maybe bring those hands nice and wide. Shift those hips up and back. Press those chest towards those thighs. Maybe lean a little to the left. Lean a little to the right. Bring those knees down. Big breath in, let it go. Shift that body forward. Find a little bit of a plank pose here. You can always tuck those feet in and do a full plank or a kneeling plank. Lower down, point those elbows towards your heels with as much control as you got. Stack those forearms. Rest your forehead. Wiggle those hips a little from side to side. Breathe here. As you inhale, feel that belly pressing in. Feel that back round. And exhale. Draw those palms underneath your shoulders. Point those elbows at your feet. Lift your heart, just your heart, little baby cobra here. And lower down. Press into your hands, lift your heart, maybe more, maybe lifting your chest or your whole torso. And then shift those hips back. Find a child's pose here. Maybe a puppy pose. Maybe those hips stay nice and high as you walk those hands forward. Press in. Come back to that tabletop. We're going to walk forward just a little bit. Come down to a seat. Grab a hold of one of your blocks. Bring it over here to the center of your mat for you. Let's come on down to our backs. Keeping those knees bent. Take up some space here. Maybe bring those palms to face up. Sort of kind of line those heels up with your hips. Press into your feet. Lift those hips. Grab that block and slide it right underneath your sacrum. And you are worth the time it takes for you to adjust this to make it feel fully supported for yourself. Supported bridge pose. Now, if we're very careful to not fall off our blocks, it may feel great to gently lean those knees a little bit from side to side. Back to stillness. Cross that right ankle over that left knee. This is the posture. You don't have to do anything else. But if you want a little something more from this, you can lift up on that left knee. You can reach down, hold on to that left knee or even that right shin. Take a big breath in. And on that exhale, draw those knees a little closer to your heart. It may feel good to extend that foot up into the air. Maybe roll out that ankle. Take a couple breaths here. Let it go. If you straighten that knee, you can bend that knee. Take another breath. Let it go. Lower that foot down. Lower the other foot down. Sway those knees a little from side to side. Back to stillness. Cross that left ankle over that right knee. Let that left thigh feel so heavy. If you want a little something more from this, you can lift up on that right thigh, reach down, hold on to that right thigh or even that left shin. Take a big breath in and exhale. Draw those knees a little closer to your heart. May feel good to extend that foot towards the ceiling. Maybe roll out those ankles. If you straighten that leg, you can bend that leg. Inhale and exhale. Lower that foot down. Lower the other foot down. Hang out here for just a few breaths. It may feel good to extend those feet. You can absolutely do that if you'd like to. But for me, just the supported bridge is just perfect. You can do this. Look at you. You're yogaing. I'm so proud of you. Press into your feet. Gently lift those hips. Grab that block out from underneath of you. Slowly lower that spine down towards the floor. And breathe here. Maybe it feels good to sway those knees a little bit from side to side. Maybe stillness is better. It may feel, if you got a lot of juicy goodness back behind you, maybe walk those feet as wide or wider than the mat and let those knees just kind of lean in towards each other. You might find a little relief from lower back here, or you can extend those legs out. We're going to breathe here for just a few minutes in our Shavasana. And I will let you know when it's time to come back. Let your mind just travel. Start to return to your body. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. Take a big, deep breath in. Exhale, soften that space in between your eyebrows. Find your way onto your favorite side into a little fetal posture. Take a breath here. And slowly start to press yourself up. Join me in your easiest, most comfortable seats. And once you're there, close your eyes. Focus on that breath again as you inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Listen as you inhale and exhale. Draw these palms together to touch. And as we give honor to the beautiful culture that gave us yoga, we recite, "The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you." Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel so much better and so energized, ready to get out and do your day and just make it happen. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And if you have any ailments or requests that you would love to see, please let me know, and I will be happy to curate a stretch just for you. But in the meantime, take care of each other. Bye-bye.